102. Fantastic performance by the Clippers as they close out the game in triumphant fashion. The leading scorer for the Clippers was J.J. Redick with 30 points. Blake Griffin, 23. Chris Paul, 22. Jamal Crawford with 20. Stay tuned for video.
Down the stretch, we made plays. DJ obviously made a huge play to get that offensive rebound. But, you know, I think to see JJ get going like that, too, helped everybody. You know, JJ is a huge piece of this team, and he literally carried us there for a 5-minute stretch.
What about seeing Blake kind of gut it out there, not feeling well?
Man, it was an amazing effort. You know, B was, you know, looked like he was about to die almost at halftime. He was laid out in there, but shows how selfless he is and sacrifice for the team. And anytime he could have said, I ain't got it, fellas, and we would have tried to pull it out for him, but he didn't want to come out.
Did you know, Chris, talk about as far as the identity of the team with this win. What kind of statement does that say and identify you guys as this is the team that we can be, should be, and will be?
It's just a win, to tell you the truth, for us. We got a tough game coming up on Monday against the Spurs. I mean, this didn't crown us or anything like that. It's a good team we beat. We were here at home. We always want to try to protect home, but you know, it's all about stringing wins together. You can't just do it one night, one day.
And talk about how you ride this momentum with the Spurs coming in.
You know, the Spurs is a team that's for years now. We know that they're not going to beat themselves. So we got to come out, play with the same pace, and try to defend as much as possible.
Were you seeing stepped up and covered more ground defensively, especially in that third quarter?
Yeah, he was all over the place. I mean, he came up with big plays. And sometimes it's plays that won't really show up on the stat sheet, but they're huge and they matter to us, and we know what they are. So he was huge for us, and a number of guys were big for us tonight.
Ken, you're talking about DJ. He certainly seemed like he got LaMarcus to slow down in his scoring performance when he was assigned to him. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, that's what he does. He's a premier defender. He makes it difficult for anybody. I mean, that's a tough matchup for anybody to go against because of the way he moves and the way he and how long he is. So, you know, we're going to call on him to do that a lot throughout the season. You know, more often than not, he steps up and goes above and beyond.
Talk about how big a win this was against Portland.
It's a good win. I mean, they're a great team, and obviously, you know, to start the season out, you want to be solid and take advantage of wins like this, especially at home. So, you know, it's a good win, and we'll absolutely take it. But we still have work to do, and you know, it's good to get back on that good to get a win after what we went through Wednesday and how poorly we played. Never really. I saw our team doctor this morning, and he asked me if I wanted to sit out, and I looked at him like he was crazy. But no, that was never really an option. Times, but you know, we came to a timeout, and I was like, okay, I get to rest here, so let me go for another minute before you pull me, and then finally he just let me in. So I didn't have to go back and forth too much.
I know you said you didn't want to oversell it, but how important do you think it was to your teammates just to see you out there even though you weren't?
I mean, everybody else I feel like would do the same. So, you know, when you see a guy down and you know, hurting a little bit, and guys pick him up, and that's what my teammates did. They picked me up and you know, made it easier for me. So, you know, I really appreciate them for that, and I think it shows a lot about our team.
This was kind of the second. What do you think sparked that?
I think it was just our mindset defensively. They were really good in the third quarter there. I mean, we started out and got a couple stops, and then got to the line and scored, and then I think I came out like around 6 minutes or something like that, and they even stepped it up from there, and they did a tremendous job. And I think it started on defense, and that got us you know, some easy buckets, and then, you know, Jamal got hot and JJ got hot.